I'll bring you guys some more Black Ops 2 multiplayer information. So, it's been a while since I did one of these videos, and I've got a bunch of little random details and various tidbits of information that I want to share with you guys because Black Ops 2 is almost here, and I'm getting so excited. It's just a couple of days away, and I cannot wait to bring you guys some of the best videos I've ever made in my entire life. I'm so excited, guys. I can't wait for it. But anyway, let's get into it. So, the first thing I've got for you guys here is something you may have already seen, but I want to make sure all of you guys saw it. So, very quickly, we'll go through all the emblems that have been released. So they had a bunch of high-resolution images of emblems within the game that have been released since the last time I did an info video for you guys, and those include Prestige emblems, League Play emblems, and Zombies game mode emblems. So starting off right here, these are the Prestige emblems in Black Ops 2. You can see there's 1 through 10, and then there's an 11th, the Master Prestige emblem. And how you get that one is when you get to the very, very max level of 10th Prestige. So I think it's 10th Prestige level 55. I can't really remember what the max level is, but when you get up there, you get that Master Prestige emblem. It's not like the Master Prestige is a whole extra prestige. There's only 10 in Black Ops 2. Now, moving on, the League Play emblems, as you can see here, there are 7 different leagues, which are indicated by the 7 rows, or the 7 columns, I'm sorry, and then there are 4 different tiers within each league, which are the 4 different rows. So you can see how they progress. It starts off as a basic emblem, and then it gets more and more detailed, and there's more spikes on the outside and things like that, and that's how you know you're getting better. And then finally, the last thing I've got for you guys here are the Zombies game mode emblems, which I'm not really sure what these are. I assume they're like little things in game that you do, like getting a first blood in multiplayer. These will pop up and give you extra XP or extra money, or, you know, I'm not really sure. We'll have to wait and see. But those were just on the Call of Duty Elite website. Now, moving on, let's talk about some stuff that I bet a lot of you guys haven't heard about. And a lot of this information comes from David Vonderhaar's Twitter, which I'll link down in the description. He's the game design director for Treyarch and for Black Ops 2. He stays super active with the community and answers a bunch of questions for people that most people don't see because he doesn't tweet them out. He only responds to people. So, some of the really cool stuff I saw was, well, first of all, how are dashboarders gonna be penalized for dashboarding and leaving games and things like that? He says there's going to be a probation penalty. So I'm assuming this is like in Halo Reach is the last game I remember seeing this in, is if you left the game too many times, then you would have to wait like 30 minutes before you could join matchmaking again and get in another game. So maybe that's the case. You know, if people quit out of games too much, or if they dashboard too much or things like that, maybe the game will say, hey, you know what? You got to wait 30 minutes, or you got to wait an hour, or you got to wait 5 hours until you can play again. So this should be really, really cool. I hope they do something like that because it'll cut down on dashboarders, and everybody knows how frustrating it is to get dropped from a game because somebody was trying to protect their stats. Now, moving on, another thing he sent was Black Ops 2 is instrumented like a boss. Score permanent on kits, engagement and kill ranges, KD, average score over time, effectual rating, and more. So basically this means that Black Ops 2 and the leaderboards and, you know, the stat tracking system is going to be much, much more elaborate in Black Ops 2 than it was in Modern Warfare 3. They're going to have new ways to track your stats, judge how you're doing, help you improve, and things like that, which is pretty exciting. Now, another tweet he sent, which is even more exciting, is matchmaking is now based exclusively off of latency and ping, not off of which region you're in. So if you don't know, Modern Warfare 3 kind of put a heavy kind of influence on which region you were in, and it wanted to find people that were close to you. Well, in Black Ops 2, it's going to look for people that have the best connection to you, which is even more important. So overall, the connections in Black Ops 2 should be better, and hopefully that leads to a better multiplayer gaming experience. Now, moving on, there are some more tweets by him. I don't actually have the screenshots of these, but he did say them. You guys can go and look for yourself if you want. But he said, playlists are no longer level gated, which is really important. So, you know, sometimes you had to wait till you're like level 18 or whatever to play Search and Destroy. Doesn't work like that anymore. You can play any playlist you want at any level, which is really nice. And, you know, you can start off playing S&D at level 1 or Ground War at level 1 or, you know, whatever you want. So that's pretty cool. Now, he also said that you can adjust the music volume in the game, which is very, very important. As you guys know, if you're playing S&D or really any game in multiplayer, when it gets towards the end of the round or towards the end of the match, it starts playing that Donkey Kong music that's really loud. You can't sound whore or anything like that. That's super annoying. You are going to be able to turn it down in Black Ops 2, so you won't have to deal with that. Another cool thing he said has to do with custom emblems. So he said you can save multiple custom emblems at once, so you aren't just limited to one. You can have probably 3 to 5. I'm not sure what the limit is, but I'm sure it's pretty low, 3 or so. But you can have multiple emblems saved at once, and then you can apply them to your class or to your character whenever you want. So you could have a Batman one and a Pokemon one and a unicorn having sex with a rabbit one, and you could use whichever one you want at any point in time. You don't have to go through and delete all the layers and start from new every time. You can have multiple emblems at once, saved at once, which is very, very cool. and I'm sure a lot of people are going to get a lot of that feature. Now, moving on, another thing that has to do with emblems is that in free-for-all game types, where you're the only person on your team, your custom emblem is going to be the logo for your team. And the Treyarch Twitter actually tweeted a picture of this, so you can see here, it's that monkey custom emblem. It's not like the Task Force 141 or the Navy SEALs or anything like that. It's going to be your custom emblem that shows up on the HUD and on the scoreboard, which is a very good idea. I think that's so cool. I don't know, it's a little thing that really makes a big difference, and I can't wait to see it in action. Now, moving on, talking about custom emblems and clan tags and things like that, one question a lot of people have is, are you going to be able to put these things on your weapon like you could in Black Ops 1? And the answer is yes, but it's a benefit of weapon prestiging. So yes, that's right. If you didn't know, you can prestige your weapons in Black Ops 2, and we've never seen that before. So there are two types of prestiging in Black Ops 2. There's weapon prestiging, and there's level prestiging. And level prestiging is what you guys are used to. You go up to the top max level, which I think is 55, you prestige, you go back down to level 1, you go all the way up to 55 again, you prestige, blah, blah, blah. You know, that's how you do it. That's how you get to 10th prestige. Now, there's also weapon prestiging this time around, and what that does is it resets the progression of your weapon. So like in Modern Warfare 3, if you got to level 30, you could prestige your weapon and go back down to level 1 and then work through it again. So it's kind of like level prestiging, but it's with your weapons. Now, the question is why would you want to do this? Well, there's a couple of reasons. So, A, it's because it gives you extra features like being able to put your clan tag on your gun or your emblem on your gun, or there's more cosmetic advantages that we don't really know much about, but I assume that means extra camos. But also, it's because it helps you rank up faster. So, the thing is in Black Ops 2, when you prestige via levels, your gun progression does not reset. So, like, say you were first prestige level whatever, you unlocked the Type 25, and you got the blue tiger camo on it, and then you prestige. On the next prestige, when you unlock the Type 25 again, you're already going to have the blue tiger camo on it and all your attachments and everything already unlocked on it, because your weapon progression does not reset unless you prestige that weapon. So a lot of people are going to want to prestige weapons, because once they rank that weapon up to the max level, then they can't earn challenges on that weapon anymore, and they want to rank up faster. So if they prestige the weapon, then they can earn all the challenges again, get all the headshots again, get everything else going again, and it'll help them earn more XP, which ultimately makes them rank up faster. So those are just some of the reasons why you would want to prestige your weapon. That's how the weapon prestiging works in Black Ops 2. And again, the only way to put your custom emblems and clan tags on your weapon are to prestige it and rank it up even more. Now, moving on, I've got a couple of things left. Number one is Varnard tweeted that there are no plans to release Nuketown 2025 to people that don't pre-order. So I wanted to let you guys know that. I figured it would be available as a download for, like, I don't know, 700 Microsoft points or 400 Microsoft points or something like that later on down the line. But apparently they are not planning on releasing Nuketown 2025 to anybody that didn't pre-order. So I would definitely pre-order the game if you guys can. Go into GameStop, put $5 down, and pay for the rest of the game when you have the money or whatever you need. But make sure you get Nuketown 2025, because we all love that map. And then finally, I just want to leave you guys with a couple of tweets from Vaughn, which really got me pumped up, and I cannot wait to play this game in a couple of days. He said, "It's a big game. You want practice? Combat training. You want to goof off? Party and custom games. You want to pub stomp? Matchmaking. You want to compete? League play. You want to be eaten by zombies? Done." And this is just the multiplayer modes. The future is black. So if those couple of tweets didn't get you excited, I don't know what's wrong with you guys, but I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I've got a bunch of great videos coming soon. I promise you guys I'm going to have the best videos of my life coming out for Black Ops 2 for you all, and I cannot wait to see what comes of it. So thank you guys so much.